What's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and by now, you're probably knee-deep into some of the questlines that started with the Season of Dawn, including the questline that begins after you finished your first run of the Sundial, and ultimately will lead to you receiving the perfect Paradox Shotgun and meeting Saint-14 himself. Well, there are a couple of steps of that quest that might be a little bit on the confusing side. Specifically, there's one part of the quest, an impossible task, which requires you to find 15 hidden Vex nodes across 3 different planets. These nodes can admittedly be a little bit difficult to find, so this is going to be a guide video on where you can find all 15 of the nodes in the quest and impossible task. This will include the 5 nodes on Mercury, Nessus, and Io. Now, the nodes themselves are actually not that hard to find, but you do kind of have to go out of your way to look for some of them. But just follow the paths that I'm laying out here and you'll come across all of them in no time. But alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. We'll start things out with Mercury. Now, most of these don't really require narration. You can just kind of follow the path that I'm taking here. It'll be easy to get from one node to the next.
We cannot risk them re-establishing their desired continuity. They must be evicted. Care to make a few enemies?
And there we go, that's where you can find all 5 of the Chronometric Scraps on Mercury. Next up, we'll head over to Io. And once you've destroyed the 5th node on Io, it's time to head to our final destination, Nessus, where the final 5 chronometric scraps remain.
Another Vex construction.
And there we go, that's how you can find all 15 Vex Transformers across Nessus, Mercury, and Io. Destroying all 15 of these will complete this step and move you on to the next one, which requires you to defeat Vex across the system. You'll need to get a bunch of precision hit on Vex, as well as take out a few Vex majors. The best way to do this, I found, was just to head to Artifact's Edge and head into the nearby Lost Sector. The same as when you're hunting down any sort of Vex on Nessus. That Lost Sector will provide you more than enough Vex for the 50 precision kills. And it's got more than a few Vex majors available in it as well. You'll be able to complete this quest step in just a few runs of this Lost Sector, and you won't have to worry about other people stealing your kills. Another good way to do it would be to head to somewhere like the Hollow. There you can compete in the Vex public event that'll throw tons of Vex majors at you. You should be able to get this step done in just one run of that public event. But again, if the public events for the Vex aren't up, I would just head over to the Artifact's Edge and head into the nearby Lost Sector. You'll have this step done in no time flat. But alright Guardians, there we go! That's how you can complete some of the harder parts of the quest to meet Saint-14, an impossible task. After this, you just have to head back to Osiris, who will then give you another quest that's way simpler. You just gotta go do strikes and stuff like that. But alright, that's it for this video. Hopefully it helped some of you Guardians out there. And if it did, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. But that's going to be it for this one, Guardians. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.